Did you know in 1.17 a hidden feature was added? This new feature is when a shulker's projectile hits itself, it has a chance to duplicate, which means we can essentially farm shulkers. For this farm, I'm going to be using a design made by ENXO4. One of the things I'm going to need is about 20 stacks of glass, so I'm going to get that real quick. Okay, got a bunch of sand, so I'm gonna put this in the super smelter, and yeah, and then I'll wait for that to smelt. Okay, the next thing we need is around 6 stacks of obsidian, so I'm gonna go in the end, set up a beacon for haste. And then mine some obsidian. Okay, so I got all of the obsidian required and a little bit extra in case I need it. So I'm gonna head back. Alright, I already got most of the materials required. I have some more glass smelting, and I'm missing a few pumpkins, but I set up a pumpkin farm, which I'll show you. I'm gonna build it first, build the farm, and then hopefully some of these pumpkins will have grown, and then I'll be able to finish it. I also found a nice spot to build the farm, which is right here. Nice flat, open area. So yeah, let's get building. Alright, so I finished the overworld portion of the farm, so now I just need to build the nether portion. So let's do that. Alright, I finished the nether portion of it, and yeah, that's that. One problem I do have is my mansion portal is now kind of close, so it links up to the shulker farm. So I might have to move my portal later. Anyways, the next thing we need to do is bring a shulker from the end all the way to the farm. So to do that, I'm going to need a lot of rails, so I'm going to grab some iron, and then grab some wood. Now I've crafted a bunch of rails to transport the shulker. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the end and then go through this end gateway and then look for a end city. Alright, I found a end city, and then I built this long rail line that leads to a end gateway. So now I'm gonna try and capture the shulker in a minecart and bring it over to the overworld. Okay, I'm gonna try to capture the shulker with this minecart. So if I just put a fishing rod on it, like that should bring the shulker. Alright, and now I just need a minecart furnace. I put some coal in it. And yeah, it should go all the way to the end gateway. This minecart furnace might not go far enough, but we'll see. Okay, I got it to this part of the end. And yeah, I think the shulker just went in. So yeah, I'm gonna hop on through. And I'm gonna go check for the shulker. Okay, I found the shulker here at spawn. It's right there. So I'm gonna try to capture it and bring it all the way over to the farm over there. Alright, you guys, I got the shulker captured, and it actually duplicated, so I captured that one too. And then I built this rail that leads all the way to the shulker farm, and it's made out of dirt so I can insta mine it once I'm done. So now I'm going to try and transport the shulker all the way to the shulker farm. Okay, so if I place a minecart here, break this real quick, then whoops, then fishing rod this, it should transport the shulker like that, and should be off. Alright, cool. Actually, it's getting stuck, so I'm gonna add a furnace minecart to help it push along. Alright, it's getting pushed, and it should fall into there. Hopefully, I'm gonna get some blocks. Okay, let's see how this turned out. Okay, I'm gonna push this piston, and then break the rail, and this lever, and the shulker should be in there, I think. Oh, I think it's in there, yeah. So we got that. Okay, now I'm gonna remove these pistons, this lever, and this scaffolding. So that should be good. Then I'll fill in this portal. Okay, I filled in all, oh wait, I'm gonna light this portal. Okay, now I lit all the portals, and I'm gonna turn on the farm and see what we get. So these snow golems should aggravate the shulker, and then it's kind of hard to see, but the projectile goes in that bubble column, or not bubble, and then it hits the shulker again, and it should duplicate hopefully. And then I'll get transported into one of these nether portals and then go in the collection system. Okay, I just went through the nether, and I think this portal may have broke it because they didn't end up in the right spot. So I'm gonna have to get rid of all these guys. Okay, welcome back. We're in the collection system, and it seems to be working fine. I removed the mansion portal because I think some of the shulkers were teleporting onto it, which let them escape. And then here, nothing is broken yet. As you can see, we got 4 backup shulkers in case the main one breaks. And there we have a boat system where the shulkers, they go into the boats and then they suffocate, and then we collect the shulker shells. So one thing I'll have to do is reposition the mansion nether portal, so I'll just do that later. But yeah, the next thing we need to do is work on the restocking system in case the main shulker dies, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, I finished the restocking system, so if I ever need to restock the farm, it should bring a shulker into this minecart, and then I can just flip this piston, and then it'll fall down into where I stocked the shulker before. So yeah, that's done. Okay, and while I was building the restocking system, I already got 37 shells, which is pretty good. I think this farm produces around 200 shells per hour, which is enough for me, because that's like 100 shulker shells, or shulker boxes per hour, which is pretty good. So there's that. Okay, now that we've finished the farm, I think it's time to get rid of this ugly railway that I used to transport the shulker. So I'm gonna do that now. Alright, so I broke the rail line, and with that, I think we can finally say we're done with this project. Getting the shulker here was probably the hardest part of building the farm, but we're finally done, and now we have pretty much unlimited shulker boxes, which is pretty cool. And yeah, okay, bye.